So going on, this then now enhances the approval in USA, United Kingdom, Saudi Arabia, and soon Europe, and once Europe it gets approved in 38 countries. But this was the start. The real big issue was how do we convince the world that it actually has cross-cancer effects. So we unblinded the study. This is another announcement we did today on behalf of sharing information with the Saudis. We unblinded the study in which there was a randomized study in lung cancer, where patients either got checkpoint inhibitor plus Anktiva versus checkpoint inhibitor alone. The hypothesis, which has now been validated, that when even with checkpoint inhibitor, that red line, there's a drop in your ALC. On the other hand, when you're activated with Anktiva, there's a significant rise, and the difference is p.0065. In the package insert today of the FDA's package insert, and I know that off by heart, section 12.1, they talk for the first time the mechanism of action of a drug, IL-15 agonist, that stimulates NK cell T cells and memory T cells without upregulating the suppressor cells. This is absolute confirmation of the subcutaneous activity. On that basis, the Saudi FDA reviewed this data, but they reviewed, more importantly, the data that we did in 147 patients, of which 80 patients were lung cancer. So we did it with multiple tumor types. And if you maintain your ALC greater than 2 and maintain that immune competence, the survival in these patients who have failed everything in lung cancer was 21 months median. Just so you know, the only standard of care today is chemotherapy docetaxel, where the Pragmatica trial has funded thousands of patients literally with lung cancer, failed everything, got docetaxel, thousands, between the Pragmatica trial, the REVEL trial, and no matter what we do, the median survival is 7 to 9 months with great toxic effects. So on the basis of that, I'll share with you one of the patients that's been in the trial.
2019 is when I found out that I had cancer, lung cancer. For 2.5 years, my standard of care, it worked. I got to ring the bell. I was like, this is done, you know, but unfortunately it wasn't done. Mid-June 2022, I went and got a CT scan. I was alone when I got my results that it was stage 4. And I had like 24 tumors in my body. My left and right lung, on my thyroid, and on a rib. So this opened up a chance for me to get into a clinical trial and do something different. My doctor suggested the same chemotherapy because it worked before, and to go on to Keytruda, as well as N-803. At that point, I was really, really sick. I wasn't able to walk. I couldn't breathe. I had to sit up to sleep at night because my doctor had said, you have 6 to 8 weeks to live if we don't do this. I didn't hear that. We started at the end of August 2022. It was every 3 weeks. My first CT scan was October 25th. So Dr. Luke, he was blown away because it was 75 to 80% improved in just 2 months. He called me as a miracle patient. He said, I have never seen anything like this. Like, okay, then let's just keep going. Let's do this. My faith was always stronger than my fear. But it's a tough thing to go through. Chemotherapy just killing everything. After treatment, I would be in bed for a week. The positive thing was I was there with my granddaughter.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
She'd wake me up every morning to show me what she was wearing to school. Right at the end of 2022, I just said, I can't do this anymore. We need to stop the chemotherapy. In January of 2023, when I had the first treatment, when I just had the Keytruda and the N-803, I was able to eat. I wasn't weak. So the quality of life was so much better with just the two, the N-803 and the Keytruda. It's almost like I immediately felt better. And my scans were improving and improving. Started walking, I joined the gym, enjoying my granddaughter. That fall, I ran the whole Harvest Festival. So it was I was able to do life again. It's all good news. It's all been positive. So I'm still getting that every 3 weeks. My last scan that I had, it showed that there's not any tumors in my right lung, just my left lung. But the ones in my left lung have shrunk. My thyroid is gone. It's helped me to really want to live life. It's a miracle to go from having 6 to 8 weeks to live 3.5 years ago to still be here.
So the future is here. I am very grateful for the Saudi FDA to have recognized that this could change the course of the quality of life of patients. And as you could see, the alternative for this poor patient would have been docetaxel, 6 to 8 weeks, as you said, severe chemotherapy, and really, if that's health span, it's not lifespan. Or if that's lifespan, it's not health span.